What's going on, everybody? My name is Ben, and welcome back to another episode here on Ben Builds. We're back on the bench, guys. It has been a while since we've done any model building or painting, and I'm hoping to kind of jump back on in, get the juices flowing, see what we can do. So we're actually going to be trying something a little bit different. Now, a good buddy of mine at work has actually commissioned me to build some T-64s. Now, these are for wargaming, so they're going to be in a tiny, tiny scale, but there's a lot of them. So we're going to have to go ahead and put together these. Now, like I said, T-64s, and these are actually really, really cool. This is one that he built up just so I can know what I'm getting myself into. You can see it's got a very nice level of detail. They are tiny. I want to say they're about maybe 1/100 scale, something about that size, but they are super detailed and very, very nice. They've got the RPG skirts on there. They've got some really nice detail on the treads and on the road wheels. The turret's got the gun and the heavy machine gun plus the smoke launchers and then the infrared scope there on the side. And I honestly say these are really, really nice models. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and put together a set of these. Now, they come in a box like this. This is Team Yankee World War III. So it's basically what would have happened if the Warsaw Pact had gone up against NATO in, Europe. So this should be a really, really fun build to do. And these are all going to be the same. They're just going to be cookie cutter T-64s. We're going to put them together and then paint them up. So today we're going to concentrate on building. Now, each box comes with a decal set and comes with enough sprues for 5 tanks. You're going to have 1 commander tank with an open cupola and then 4 with closed hatches. That's going to be the extent of it. So we're going to go ahead and dive right on in, guys, and we're going to start building these. So you can see on the back here, this is all the instructions. We come out looking a pretty sharp T-64. That should be it. That should be really simple, straightforward. But there is a catch. I did mention that we have to build 5 of these. Well, actually, we have to build 14 of them. So here are the other boxes. We already have one built up that my buddy showed us how to do. So now we have 14 more. Let's go ahead and get cracking. I'm going to throw a time lapse in here, guys. We're just going to plug away and build 1, and then we're going to build all rest of 13. Let's go ahead and get our sprue cutters out. Let's get our files. Let's get our Tamiya extra thin cement and see what we can do. So I got to tell you guys, as we're moving along here, they actually go together very, very well. Some of the parts are kind of small. Yes, they do fall out of my hands and they can be a little bit of a trouble holding on to. But for the most part, they're pretty well detailed, especially for the size. Like I said, a 1/100 scale, I'm pretty sure that's what the box said. They are small. They're definitely on the tinier side. And I'm not really used to building anything this small, especially not armored vehicles, because I'm mostly an airplane guy. But this is actually really fun. Parts fit together very well. Everything seems to kind of flow naturally together. There isn't anything too crazy in terms of detail. There are, like I said, some tiny parts like the front smoke grenade launchers, the machine gun, some of the parts and pieces on the turret bustle, but really honestly, most of the parts go together very, very nicely. Now I have actually taken the liberty of drilling out the gun barrel here on the main cannon, and I've also kind of smoothed out and flattened off the ends of all the little tubes here that hang off the back. I think that gives it a little bit of a, nice look to it. Gives it an aggressive stance, and I've always liked Russian tanks anyway. They always look super aggressive. So let's go ahead and test fit that. Yep, looking good. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the 13 built up, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are finished up. We have assembled 14 T-64s. I got to tell you, these are nice little tanks. They really, really are. Beautiful level of detail. They are tiny, but honestly, they go together really, really well. This is one of the command vehicles. As you can see, we have the open hatch there for the commander. Everything fit together nicely on that. Heavy machine gun took a little bit of finagling, but we got it. A little bit of sanding. Of course, here we also have the non-command tanks, which look almost identical. Only difference is the command tank's got the hatch open and the non-command tank has the hatch closed. Everything else is almost identical on the tanks. Now, I did take a little bit of time here to go ahead and drill out all of the main guns. I just thought that gave it a nice aggressive look. And there's one thing about Russian tanks is, you know what, they look aggressive anyway. Might as well up the ante just a little bit and give them even more of that aggressive look. Now, in terms of painting, we are pretty much ready to go. My friend gave me a couple of colors. We have a khaki color. We also have a track color, which would be really, really nice. And for the actual Russian green itself, we have this. This is a set by Vallejo of modern Russian green. Now, this is a really cool set. Comes with everything you need from the basic primer coat to the base coat, and all the way to a highlight coat at the very end. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits for today. Next episode, we'll come on back and we're going to prime and paint all 15 tanks, and I'm hoping this goes well. So until next episode, everybody, thank you so much for watching. It feels really good to be back on the bench, and I'm hoping that this kind of gets those modeling juices flowing even more, and we'll be back with a bunch of new episodes, and we'll get some new content for everyone to watch. So until next episode, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You guys know the drill. Go out there, get yourself some bench time, build something cool, have some fun, and we'll see you back here on the next episode of Ben Builds. Until next time, take care.